Today is a very special program, as we would like to commemorate our first anniversary, our beautiful project, which is an anthem of Balms Abogados and Balms Group International, Vuelve a Soñar, You Will Dream Again. And I have a pleasure to be with the founder and the president of Balms and the creator of this beautiful program, with Juan Luis Balmaceda de Ahumada. Good morning, Juan Luis. How are you today?
Very well indeed, Dana.
It's a big day.
Well, it's a great day because, we are, explaining to our friends in this wonderful program that we have create our anthem, you will dream again. We say you'll dream again because it's easier to sing, and which is a creation of our colleague, friend, and associate in Balms Abogados, Francisco Lorenzo, which is a monster of the music.
Who is the musical creator of this beautiful anthem, right?
Yes. It's nice to be.
Francisco?
Good. I'm very happy to be here with you, and we are celebrating, as you said, 1 year that we started with this, great project, and of course we will have time to talk about many aspects that might be interested, for people to know how this big idea came into reality.
How a firm of lawyers
Firm
doing
lawyers.
this kind of project,
Yes,
which
yes.
are absolutely unusual.
Well, this is what my question is, like, how the idea came out.
One day, we normally, it's not fixed, but basically each 20 days, 30 days, we have a lawyers meeting with a lunch. And we speak different aspects about how is different matters, how has been the trials, how is the strategy of the firm or whatever. When we finished, normally there are people who go home, and normally I'm the last one, and Francisco also. And that way, we was at the end of the day. At the end of the day, speaking about history, about the world, etc. But that happened I think 2 years ago.
Yeah, it was 2
2
years ago. Yeah.
And I'm drinking the whiskey, and suddenly, why we don't create a music for Balms, anthem of Balms? Says, but how we can do it? So, I'm a musician. And I discover that we have not only a fantastic lawyer, that we have a fantastic musician among all our people, which is Francisco, who comes from we will speak later, but comes from a very old family of musicians, and is a very good musician. And say, I would be happy if you let me think about it and to start to create some music, and as all the things in general terms, the urgent things doesn't let you to do the important ones. And the time was
That's the
going.
beginning of the story,
This is the origin.
Right?
This is the origin
of the beginning of this beautiful.
And he was doing some music or whatever. And one day, just at the beginning of the pandemic, our partners, Sarah Lugan and Jean-Christophe, told us, why you don't create a video with the images of, and says, why we are not going to create a audio with the music and the anthem, which is made by us.
Yes.
I spoke with Francisco spoke with me, we start, and here we are.
What is the meaning of this beautiful anthem? What is the proposal?
Well, you have two sides. First, the objective was to create something original with a very clear message. We want to be able to survive. We want to be able to surpass this situation, and we will make it. Okay, this is a very first clear message that we wanted to create with the music. And the second was a private. It's called private message, but was within the organization of Balms Abogados, which is not only Spain. We're talking about more than 30 countries around the world, more than 1,000 people working for the whole, structure of the firm, and we wanted to use the music as a language to communicate the idea
To
that
encourage people, right?
encourage people, to motivate people,
Yeah.
that because you remember when we started with the pandemic, we suffered a lot because we didn't know, this corona, it was something horrible, and it stopped, everybody around the world. So we wanted to clearly send a message to everybody: just stay safe, and we will make it better. We will be able to, to create something with music and also with language, and to give you the, the energy, the power to go ahead and, to believe more in yourself and be able to surpass the whole situation.
Because you also, you're sharing your passion for law and music, correct?
Yes, it's two sides of my my lifestyle. Okay, I started when I was a kid playing the piano. After that, I combined the law studies and also the musical studies. I studied piano. Was in the university at the meantime, and both careers I love them.
What do you prefer? Which one do you prefer?
Well, if you ask me, if I'm honest, it will be difficult because sometimes when we talk about the law, I'm not thinking about myself. I'm thinking about the right of the people that we have to protect, which encourage myself. And I would say that this point is always a motivation for me. Music sometimes is not clear if you're creating something for the people or you're creating something for yourself. It's not clear that, but I don't want to, give you a long explanation about this. But if you talk to musicians, if they are honest, they will tell you sometimes we create by our own experience, and probably people share that experience because they have similar situation that the musician, But I would say 50% each one is fine.
50-50.
Yes.
Well, that's good enough.
Yes.
Well, I love it. I think it's so right and so appreciated that the international network of associated and independent law firms are coming together in solidarity to build this beautiful project.
That was the most important thing for us, because at the beginning, when we thought about the project, we was doubting about the share of participation of all the offices all over the world. Lawyers, we are a very strange way of thinking and of doing. We have a very peculiar personality, and everyone say yes, and everyone was collaborating, which was the idea. The idea was we are going to send a message to the world saying you will dream again, because it's time to dream. Now, after 1 year, definitely we think, we are sure that it's time to dream. It's time to come back to the non-new normality, to the normality, but around some kind of principle which are the roots, which are the columns of Balms, which is the solidarity, our kids in our foundation, the team, to be able to create the project together with our own music, with our own message, and with our own voices, which is exactly what we do, or we try to do every single day in the office. One fly. Which is, well, the problems of the direct. I mean, we are in Andalusia, some flies are going around.
Especially in summer now, nearly.
Summer is
Yes, summer's here. We can say summer's here. That's correct. I remember when in lockdown, we used to, every day we used to go out on our balconies and terraces at 8 p.m. to applaud to the health people, right? And we used to sing the song, I Will Survive. Does you will dream again has something to do with I will survive?
Well, when we thought about this project, we never knew that this new song is going to be done. And obviously, this song is fantastic. It's the adaptation of a very old song of the 60s, of a very famous group, which everybody knows. But the message is to resist and to give some energies to the people to survive in the pandemic time.
To not lose the hope.
That's right.
The most important, right?
And we are not doing any adaptation. We are not using any old music. We are not adapting a old music to a message of resistance. We thought about a new thing, much more moderated. We are not as good as old. Not at all. We cannot be compared with these amazing people, which is fantastic singers, with a fantastic media, with a fantastic song. No, we have done our song with our voices, with our message, which is trying to say we
Don't give
have
up.
to dream that the new reality, no, the reality is coming very soon. We thought that will be in June of 2020,
I know.
but was not. Now we are in May, almost June of 2021, and definitely I think it's time to repeat our message, to say,
I think so.
dream. We have the obligation, we have the right, we have the pressure to say, we will dream again.
Yes.
You'll dream again, because the normality is here, the vaccines are here, and thanks God, we will hope and we pray God that there are not more people who die, and the businesses and our life will come back.
But it's already behind, you know.
That's right,
It's already,
because-
we should look forward.
Because if there's something that the pandemic has been positive for the human being, has been that we realize how many things that happens and we have in our world that we give not any value in
Don't
daily
appreciate
basis.
them.
We don't appreciate at all, as the freedom to go and come back whenever we want, to
Travel.
to have a healthy, to open our business whatever we want, to invite to our house to the people we wish.
Correct. Yeah.
And in 1 second, the world stopped, and all these little rights, all the little details that give sense to the freedom, to the liberty that every single human being never has appreciated, because it's like the air is there.
You have
we
exactly.
breathe, and well, it's there. But when somebody is taking off the oxygen and you cannot breathe, is when you realize how important is the air for us. Exactly the same happens, and I think now is the time to say, we are here, we almost are here, we have to be careful, to follow the authorities' advices. But we are just going to the swimming pool, going to travel, going to open our businesses, being
And take off the masks, you know.
taking all the masks. But my goodness, that is something quite special. We was laughing about it, some Orientals when we saw them with the mask
Remember,
in the
we
metro.
used to thinking like, God, why are they having
now-
masks, you know? It's just like...
And now we are, all of us.
Also, from what I understand, the anthem is closely related to your foundation, the Balms Foundation for Children. Is that correct?
Well, it's very rare, will be rare. It's impossible to show or to try to give a message as You'll Dream Again if not everything with Balms is in the message. Obviously, we cannot speak about our foundation. It's not a question to say what we do, etc., etc. But
Part of it.
it's part of it.
Yes,
Obviously,
yes,
we have a
the-
foundation,
the-
which is this year, I think, is 20 years. Next year, we will be 21 years. Will be is our anniversary. We will be all of age, full age, with 21 years old. We have in countries. We are in Congo, we are in Senegal, we are in Santo Domingo, we have 2 houses in Colombia, we have in Peru, and we are in Bolivia. We have around 7,000 children, and well, it's part of us. It's our children.
Of course.
And these are our children and the children of our godfathers, our partners, our clients that help us, and every single people in Balms is voluntarily helping in the golf trophies that we organize, and in to ask for money to do new fathers, and obviously, as it's part of Balms, in the movie, in the film, in the project we have created. Well, is our children's, which is our children's. It's not the children's we take for internet. No, it's our children's in our projects, in our houses, with our people. In that way, this is why not to be proud?
How beautiful.
We have nothing to. Well, yeah.
I'm so excited really to be here with both of you and to hear this beautiful story. Now it's 1 year past. Any feedbacks?
Well, I think that we have a great experience with this project, and everybody was showing that, you know, that they're very, very enthusiastic with this new project, because it was something, you know, for many of the people that we know, is something unexpected, you know, that a law firm is create something artistic like a anthem, you know. Everybody was very, very surprised at the beginning, but at the meantime, they I think that they got the message. They felt that we were pushing, and we were, you know, showing that we have courage, talent, creativity, and when things are moving bad in some way, this is the attitude, okay? If something is going wrong, what you have to at least to try is, you know, to go ahead and to try to use your skills just to, you know, surpass the situation and to show to the rest of the people that we are able to make it, you know, and we did it, and they share with us all these, you know, sense that we put into the composition, the musical composition, because not only the lyric, the musical figures is integrated this message as a musical language. And I think that what I receive with many people, many clients send us, you know, many messages, even the effect that has in the internet. We are around more than 60,000, you know, views in YouTube,
not bad.
which was, you know, very important. Taking into consideration that we have, you know, a short time to do the whole production, 1.5 months, and the beginning was very hard, you know, to put all this work together.
And well, something which is very important, which I think is totally true. The creator of the music, the musician, always said that the music is much more for British. For British. It's more British than
it's
Spanish.
not Latin structure.
It's not the Latin structure.
It's not Latin.
And then you love, and me too. You love more the song in English than Spanish. And I think everybody does. I don't know why, but when he was creating this song is much more British. It's much more English style. It's much more for British language than for Spanish.
Okay.
And it's true. I think it sounds better.
Yeah.
But well,
we prefer English version.
I didn't say that because we are in the version.
Exactly.
We are speaking the British version, and I have to sell. I'm a seller. No, it's not. It's not. It's also truth. We have to sell. If we don't sell it, who does? But I think it's really in English the music is much more integrated. I think
It gives you
always say
another
that.
scope. Another scope is because the harmony, which is not the Latin harmony that we say in Spain, we use some kind of a structure when we talk about music composition, and when you go to other countries, they use a different structure.
Okay. Right, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I like it in Spanish. I hear it in Spanish. Of course, I did also hear in English, and I really love it in Spanish.
Well, we have been singing this so many times that we don't know now, which is that. But we have repeating, and stop now, repeat this. Has been very funny. I mean, at the end of the day, was a very hard because it was
Coordinate
amazing
so
job.
Exactly.
But we have enjoyed very much, and we have laughed all the time.
Yes.
Because it was a mix of creation, recording, speaking with people, insisting. Some videos that you cannot imagine the videos that we have received that we say, but we cannot put that. Or I mean, different aspects because every country is different. The people live the music and the bread in such a different manner, which this is exactly why we are so in love with the products of our project, which is something very unique. Maybe it's not the better quality in the world, which I think has enough quality to be.
Yes.
If it's taking into consideration that has been made by amateur people. I mean, it's not. We have not studios and things, and we have not been using big structure. No, because we was in the pandemic at the same time.
Yeah.
But the result, I think, is quite.
I think it's amazing.
It's a little bit as we are.
It's a great job. A part of the most of it, it's amazing message. This is the part of it. This is the message to the world. Do not lose the hope. To encourage them to believe in better will come soon. No matter how far, but it will be there one day. Thank you very much for being here and telling these beautiful stories, which I would like to finish with anthem itself. For that, I would like to invite our singer,
No doubt.
Jennifer Hernandez, who is the secretary of Balms and who has contributed in this beautiful music song.
Thank you, Dana. Well, my participation just happened. When listening to the anthem, the idea came about of doing it with two voices. So I just volunteered. I thought it was a beautiful way of collaborating with this beautiful project.
He cannot wait, you know?
Not at all.
He cannot wait.
Here we go.
What do you think for us today?
Of course.
Yes.
I'm really willing to.
We're looking forward to hear this song again.
Thank you.
Well, I would like to say thank you very much. Thank you, Juan Luis,
Thank you to you, Dana.
for this beautiful story again. And we will see you soon in our new program. Well, actually, it's tomorrow. Thank you again. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Standing together to achieve the same dream, defending and facing the truth. We are committed to providing the world, beating adversity. With our vocation, we'll keep hope alive. Your freedom is our destiny. All your dreams will become a reality. This is our identity. BGI is a true family.